Hello everyone, it's Cress aka Lady Taka, and it's time for this week's haul video for both Rummage Sale and Thrift Finds. The only Rummage Sale I really went today was actually a church bazaar, and it's the most awesome bazaar of the year because they've even doubled the space. They took up the whole gym this year instead of trying to serve the luncheon at the same time in the same space. So the luncheon was down at the rec hall today, so there was a ton of space, and it's literally 50 cents an item or $5 a bag, or if you were just getting a bag of books, it was $3. But I averaged 20 to 21 cents per item I threw in my bag, and that's all on that side. But this side of the screen will be first with my thrift shop finds. There's definitely a heavy Christmas Halloween theme going on, or at least winter fall. But I will start with my splurge for the first item I found this week, and I went, well, I guess I'm keeping it because it's too awesome. So I paid $4 for this giant brandy snifter pitcher because it's got a spout on it. So I assume you're supposed to like pour into the smaller ones, but it has this adorable drunk pink elephant on it, and I've always loved pink elephants. Thank you, Dumbo, that you've ruined me since childhood on that. But again, kind of ironic that I kind of collect them. I mean, I have some of the ones on display on my bar actually listed for sale and some not, but this I don't think I'll list unless it's just too big for the space overall. But hilarious. It is not marked Hazel Atlas or any of those, so it looks like a little rare of a pattern. Got that at Goodwill, and then I got this at Goodwill. I paid $5. I did plug it in the store, and it was working at least enough to turn on. And when I got home, I did test it. It works both in demo mode and full mode. It plays 24 Christmas carols. And it's an ornament you hang on your tree, and then there's a wire down, and there's a giant box that I'm not taking it out of the package, that plays all the songs. 25 to 50, depending on the solds that I saw. And I broke down about Wuzzle book. I did sell my last Wuzzle book, which was an A to Z Wuzzles, but I grabbed Rhinoki's opening night. Love a Wuzzle. This was only a dime. And then my mistake in the book section for a dime was I got the same one last week. I knew I'd gotten a Cabbage Patch Kid books last week, but I couldn't remember what title I got, so I was like, for 10 cents, I'll grab it. But of course, it's a repeat. And then also at Goodwill, I got this for my own collection, although it could live in Dad's room with his old koala bear collection. He doesn't really actively collect them now, though. But it's apparently a koala bear because it's an Outback car, Subaru. I actually couldn't find any of these listed online anywhere. They were like a promotional item you got with your Outback. So I did pay $2 for him. And, yeah. And then, all right, I got this amazing ornament for $1. Now, it doesn't have its insert, but it does have the ornament in it. And someone is trying to sell the box with the insert for $25. So I'm feeling very lucky about maybe this is a very special Palomino horse ornament. The ornament's in perfect shape. I will, of course, when I mail, I will wrap and bubble wrap both inside the box and outside the box. But the idea someone's trying to sell just an empty box with the plastic insert for $25 tells me this might be a really good find. And any animal item, a portion of the sale goes to charity for an animal. So this would go to a farm charity because it's a horse. And then also there, I grabbed this Snow Buddies Fox Snowman, and because the other two haven't sold yet, I have them in a lot on eBay, so I think I'm going to add this. I think I had an owl and a rabbit in that lot, and so add this and up the price a little. And then I cracked up this, and I hope it's really the one in the box, because I was going a little fast. Yes, it is. I have sold this exact ornament before, I think for like $25. So, for $1. I thought I'd risk it because it's part of the Mischievous Kittings line. I'll show you the picture on the box too. So goldfish is in danger. And then I paid $2 each for these at Salvation. I have not tested them yet in my little tree, but they're the kind where you need to plug them into a strip, I think. But for $2, I thought I'd just try it. A little bit of packing material there. I don't know, maybe it will. Well, this one looks like you don't even need to hang it. It would sit nicely. Hold on, let me get that out of the way. Apparently his battery is dead. I'll have to check that. But apparently he moves. So gotta find a battery for him. It does look like the batteries are replaceable on that. And then, so Pinocchio. And then, yeah. Thank you for having me insert though. I really appreciate it. Oh, I see you've fallen off your stand. I forgot to buy E6000 glue today too. So, oh, and it's I see why he fell off his stand because they put the whole weight of the ornament on him. No wonder he broke off. So there's just no, he's holding the star on the tree. But I have to get some more E6000 glue anyway. But I cannot tell if that works. I'm going to guess that battery died too. Oh, yeah, that sounds like it needs a better battery as well. And a little fixing. Let me just rescue the insert. Yeah, that ornament, I would suspect you don't want to, I'm going to guess I'm going to have to find some specialized batteries for those, but we will see. And then the other find I'm keeping from Salvation were at $1 each. Why do I have this thing? Oh, apparently I have a little thing in the center of my screen for some weird reason on this filming. But these are called fugglers. So you fugly, as quoted by Dean Winchester. I did already defuzz them once and disinfect them. He looks way more cute as a, demented teddy bear. He's got his little tail in the back, and they do buttons for the butthole. So, all right. Now, I wish I could get that thing off the screen because I don't think it's helping focus at all. But now for everything I got at the bag sale. So, I found 2 Disney things. I found Alice in Wonderland figurine, and I've sold this figurine before. The only thing I see wrong with her is a little paint loss right on the back of her dress and on the top of her bow. But it's not chipped because you can just see her yellow hair underneath. So, and it's marked Walt Disney Japan. And then, again, everything was 21 cents each item. So it says Walt Disney World made in Japan, and it's got like gold gilt on it, and it's Mickey in front of the castle, I think. Just as Walt Disney World. Does not, and that's interesting because usually they like to put world and land on everything, so that. And then, okay, so for a total of 80 cents, I found these awesome tilted ski glasses that when you put them together, shows people skiing down the hill. But they're actually tilted. Oh, wait. I think it came with batteries. Look, I just found batteries on the floor. I think Pooh Bear came with some extras. That's good. Yeah, so see them skiing all the way down the hill, and they are definitely tilted glasses. But, and the interesting thing that got me to put them in my bag, considering they're so heavy, is they're marked Italy 2-1 up there. So I did find one sold for the set of 35 while I was waiting for Dad in the car. And then the other set of 4 things I got, which I guess was a total of 80 cents because I counted per thing. Apparently someone had these stuck to the wall by Velcro. But this is the first thing I put in my bag. It's just a plastic, like, Burwood. I'm going to guess it's Burwood. Burwood production of little cherubs, which I usually hate cherubs, but they were so light and cute, I figured. They spell out Noel. So. And this guy from the toys, I wasn't sure what he was, but he kind of reminded me of like a torch. So I thought maybe he might be an Olympic thing, and I didn't really have time to read him there. Made in, oh, nope, it's one of those religious buddies with Bible quotes. Well, maybe I'll just throw them in the bag as a bonus for whoever buys the lot of animal ones I have. But I wasn't spending my time reading. And then in the toy section, I made the woman laugh who was working that table because I went and yelled out, I found Waldo! And not only did I find Waldo, I found Woof, Waldo's dog. I think I'm keeping these ones, though. I think that's hilarious. So, yeah, I finally found Waldo and actually bought Waldo for once. Snag this little vintage elf. He seems to be missing his hands, though. So he might be part of a craft project. But I thought I'd rescue him since I have some other old Christmas stuff. But it just might mean I'll, tape a gift in his hand. Or maybe, who knows, I might have found little hands some other time in my craft supplies. But thought I'd rescue him. I threw these ones in absolutely last because I thought they were funny with the packaging. So we have a quick carved pumpkin carver. It's looking fairly vintage. This is 1988. And this one actually has the pumpkin on the handle. And does it have a year? Does it have a year? No, it doesn't. But it looks very vintagey, packagey thing. And then I also grabbed a pumpkin scoop. So I thought they'd make a cute lot together for 20 cents each in a lot, for, setting up for carving pumpkins next year. And I snagged this cello playing ghosty pumpkin man. Looks like you could light him up if you wanted. I just, when you're at that point where it's like grab what you can, because that's what's there. And I got this little I Heart H2O reindeer on a jet ski ornament. I assume it's Hallmark or something. It is signed Chad on the bottom, so one of their artists is Chad. This is from 1996. And got some in box. I may have to keep this one. Oh, I have to see if it's really there. Oh, Bugs Bunny and Drag is the Chiquita Banana Carmen Miranda. I don't know. I might have to keep that one for me. That one's hilarious. It does have its box, but not the original insert. Originally was $13.95, and what year? 1997 for that one. And then this one is Jingle All the Way, featuring Tweety Bird on a bell. So again, haven't tested any of these yet. And then I got a Twoffle Tweety, and it says, I've been really good this year. It does look like it's supposed to feature light, at least, if not sound. And then the only turkey item I grabbed, even though it has this little tiny chip in the back, it's in the back. You can't see it all from the front, but it's a Relpo turkey. So I thought for what became 20 cents, I mean, there's a little paint loss there, but overall he looks really cute. And then, unfortunately, it's not the most exciting Delphi find. I was trying to look this up, and I found a different lidded version that was for KLM Airlines. that thing sold for like $300, $400. This one is just a pretty Delft blue floral, and there is of course a windmill on there, and I'm like, I assume it's transfer, not paint, just on the fact that I don't know how you paint on that curve. But it is marked Holland. It doesn't look cracked or broke. And then my last two, I'm saving the animated singing one for last, just in case I get copyright strike. It's then easy to edit at the end. I really hope I discover this is what I think it is, because I'm like, well, that's a pretty shaped pot. And I turned it over. And it is marked Red Wing Pottery. And I'm like, nah, it can't really be Red Wing Pottery. This is an older mark of Red Wing, I think. So I don't see any cracks or chips. We'll see if all this goop comes off this paint, but you know, I'm pretty sure that's going to get my $5 back right there. All right. I have one more item, but just in case I have to cut it off the end, below will be the links for my Trashkateer Treasure stores on Etsy and eBay. I do have some things listed on Mercari. I was really sad because there was a skeleton there that was dead. It was just broke. It half played. But this cute little Hallmark Halloween tree, who's apparently trick-or-treating, has owls on the top with a nest. It's plushy. It's not a figural. Plays.
We're out for Halloween. The costumes are a scream. It sure is fun to see 'em. The kids who trick or treat. Just look at what they're wearing. They're all just up for scaring. They're cute beyond comparing. The kids who trick or treat.
Yep, not sure if they're going to copy straight that for the Adams Family, but very cute and definitely worth 21 cents. So that is all. There is a smaller church sale next weekend, so I probably will do a thrift video next weekend and haul. But beyond this, they'll probably go to the 2-week time span between videos instead of weekly. Just that's usually how winter works for me, unless I happen to find a great cachet. All right, thanks for watching.